The Nigeria Civil Society Council of Nigeria has exonerated the Nigeria Communication Commission of an allegation of irregular in its 2025 staff promotion exercise. The council said the clearance followed an independent investigation into petitions submitted by some aggrieved employee and civil society group. Speaking at a press briefing in Abuja, the executive director of the council, Blessed Akinlosotu, said the finding shows that the promotion process was conducted in line with public regulation and commission institutional framework.
On outcome of independent inquiries into the controversies surrounding the year 2025 staff promotional examination and exercise conducted by the Nigerian Communication Commission and performance of the new leadership. Having done a thorough job in studying and cross-checking the findings of our team of investigative journalists and panel of inquiries, who we believe have done justice to all parties by giving adequate and fair hearing to everyone and unbiasedly comparing facts and figures, we hereby formally wish to set the record straight and lay this controversial development to a final rest. Alleged non-compliance with Section 14, subsection 3 and Section 14, subsection 4 of the Nigerian Constitution, which pertain to federal character and equitable representation in public institutions. 2. Gross underrepresentation or outright exclusions of certain states and zones, while others purportedly overrepresented, leading to unconstitutional imbalance, undermining national unity and equity. 3. Marginalization and injustice to qualified staff. 4. Conduct of examination in most inhuman condition and during the mostly holy month of Ramadan and the Christian fasting season of Lent. We find out, number 1, the promotion exam were conducted for all cadre of staff eligible for promotion in the commission without exclusions of anyone. 2, the examination and exercise were conducted in line with the public service rule, the commission organizational structure and manpower plan, with each cadre having a predetermined number of vacancies conforming with the number of personnel the commission could accommodate at each level. 3. The interview panel are composed of competent management staff drawn from each of the 6 geopolitical zones, with independent external member and representative from the Federal Character Commission to provide oversight and ensure compliance, from the Federal Character Commission to provide oversight and ensure compliance with applicable regulation. Some staff actually passed the exam and were well qualified, but suffered setback as a result on unavailability of enough vacancy to accommodate all.
He explained that the promotion exercise adhered to an established framework that considered federal character, manpower need, and valuable vacancy within the commission.
The National Civil Society Council of Nigeria scorecard on performance of current leadership of the Nigerian Communication Commission. The Council can authoritatively attest to impressive performance of the current leadership of the NCC under the visionary watch of the Executive Vice Chairman, Aminu Maida, who has achieved major milestones in accountability and transparency of service provider to consumer, while laying very solid foundation for innovative regulation and enhanced technology telecommunication industry in Nigeria. National Civil Society Council of Nigeria Advisory and Appeal. We make bold to state that the controversy trailing the 2025 staff promotional exercise at the NCC is largely fueled by internal saboteur, who find the examination as opportunity to cast aspersion at colleagues and leadership. The council will not hesitate at publicly exposing such character if they fail to yield to reasons and to part of remorse and honor. We call on aggrieved staffs to exploit internal mechanism of seeking redress for any perceived injustice rather than embarking on campaign of calumny against a performing leadership and the commission.
I appreciated them for the opportunity to clarify the matter, because when we got that matter, the manner with which the matter was reported to us, in short, if we were going to protest, we would have closed that place down. But to our surprise, when we got there, it was totally a different narrative. And in that my letter, I suggested to NCC that they have been the one talking for themselves all this while, and that no one can be a judge in his own case. That they needed somebody, an independent body, to come and clarify this issue for them, to come and express it to the people, their findings. And I want to appreciate you, comrade, for doing this for them today. First, my own contribution is that on the issue of promotion, I feel that the head of service, Federal Civil Service Commission, should make a statement, because some of these civil service rules, I think they are outdated. They need to review this rule as regards promotion.
I would first of all like to call on every management of every agency to consistently organize what is called orientation for their staff, especially when they want to prepare for promotional exam. Yes, their excuse is also clear, because there is a book called Public Service Rule Book. In fact, they sell it at the what do you call it? Traffic light. You can buy it, so you don't need to pay civil servant because you buy it and know what is therein. It is a clear fact, if it has to be devoid of mischief, that for every promotional exam, yes, you are not due for promotion every year. That is why there can be 10 staff and they will say only so number are due for promotion. Your promotional year will be counted from the day you were recruited. At certain rank, for 4 years. At another rank, for 4 years. When it is your time, it's just like birthday, just like the way your own birthday is different from mine. When it is time for you to write this promotion exam, first of all, you will be qualified by that number of years. But then there are still other factors that are necessary for you to be promoted. One, vacancy is another issue. There must be vacant for that next stage you want to go. For example, you want to be promoted to director. If there's no vacancy, if you write the exam, you just write the exam for writing's sake. There must be vacancy. Don't say, why don't they have SS director? No, every director has the permit or the directorate that they direct. So if there's no directorate, there won't be need for director. So it is when there is vacancy in that directorate that you can now be promoted.